Good morning, and this is Andy Morbitzer, CEO, Panther Strategies. This is our business overview. Welcome to the call, and we'll get started here. Okay, Panther Strategies, business overview. Typically, I like to assess our business and explain it in such a way that I think one advantage that we have in our platform as a business opportunity is all of our products are money. And if you've been following along the last 60 days in the beta test as we get things all worked out, you would have seen that our products are money. So very exciting time. That gives us an additional leverage. We can earn, we can save, all in one platform. So we're the only wholesaler that I know of in the world that provides what's known as strategic metals. And since this is the last Panther Strategies call of the year, I did some quick math as I was sitting on the plane. And we looked at dysprosium oxide, rhenium, gallium, germanium, indium, and hafnium, which are the six strategic metals that we offer through Panther Strategies, have performed very well, really well over the last 2 years. And then the last year, the aggregate, if you took all six, was up approximately 35%. So what a great benefit. It's a place where you can diversify, have assets abroad in a safe environment, and with products that are very easily liquidatable. So they're used as a consumable. So we're very high on strategic metals, and we think the great buys right now, when we go look at 2019, dysprosium oxide and of course rhenium are both, you've always heard the adage, buy low and sell high. Well, we know that dysprosium oxide and the demand for that is a great buy because it's what backs and what attributes to some of the locomotion in batteries and electrical vehicles. So we know what the future of that is. If you follow the trainings, we know that mandates from around the world are going to just explode for electrical vehicles and the rare earth elements and strategic metals that support that. So dysprosium oxide is that strategic metal. And then we know through our own personal referrals in the industry and big business, and that the air carriers are going to smaller, more logistical friendly planes. So we know that that's happening all around the world, where they're going smaller with the planes, more routes, more planes. So that's why we like rhenium. It is the number one critical element or strategic metal for aircraft engines. So those what we love. For 2019 strategic metals. Right now, we looked over the last 2 years, and these are very consistent, rare colored diamonds, pinks, the blues, the yellows, and what's trending now in China, the green, are absolutely phenomenal. Great real property asset, great appreciable history. It might be the best, or one of the best anyway, assets in the world. So we really love that. Precious metals, what I call hedge or insurance. Silver during the last crash of 2008 was up over 500% versus gold that only doubled in value in 2008. And we watched money flow and we did the research. And when you look at the silver versus gold, my pick for 2019 is definitely silver over gold, simply because we buy and trade on ratio. Meaning we know what the average is, that for every ounce of gold mined, it should produce right around 40 ounces of silver. Well, right now, because of a lot of different things, production demand, costs, and those types of things, well, whenever silver exceeds 75, of course, that is a sign of economic trouble. And right now it's at 83, meaning you get 83 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. So when you do what we do, what I call ratio trade, you can make out 2.5 times better than you can with gold. So we love silver, the store value right now, the insurance, the hedge. We have some beautiful products at Panther, 3 silver, I believe, and 3 gold that have our logo, that have the SA, all come with Certilock. And there's a picture of some of our gold and silver products. So we have Certilock, that is the future of safety, security. It's got DNA, QNR. We can track it. We have apps that can apply to your phone that are totally free, included in the price. All of our products come with the Certilock and tracking on the smartphones that you can download for free. So that's huge as cybersecurity increases and fraud and those types of things. As these silver and gold pieces become more and more valued, this is absolutely necessary for the future and security. So rare whiskeys, we're going to get into those next year. What a great store of value. What a great appreciable history. These are pictures from the house of Johnny Walker in Singapore that we visited. So we'll be bringing those on sometime next year, as well as the diamonds. And right now we're focusing on cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has been deemed real property by, well, our regulatory authorities, Canada and the United States. So we have some passive residual income products that aren't coming soon. They're here now. We just released them here last week. We sell them on a first come, first served basis. They're highly appreciable. The timing's right. They have great utility. We have a a la carte product that's really called green mining, and we chose green mining because of the people behind it, the support, its utility. It fits into our strategic metals and our application to to solar power. These green boxes, as they roll out different stages and phases of these blockchain and green, and you've heard of proof of power, proof of stake. Now we've got proof of power, and it has utility. So this is a cryptocurrency mining rig that we offer right now that we absolutely love. And it's leading the field right now with revenue, appreciation, etc. So by all means, get in touch with the people that shared this video with you, and let's get you moving in this direction, get you some information, and we can move on down the road. So as you can see through the first 3-4 slides, so far everything that we've talked about are a form of money. But the key is that you own, maintain, and control it. And in a perfect world, all of these products that we sell appreciate in value. So you have time of return on energy, meaning how much time do you spend building your business? Think of it this way. When I say it's leverage, you're going to spend X number of hours building your business. But passively, residually behind, think of all the things that you've accomplished by just building a business. You can become diversified. You can get that all important and necessary secondary income. You can have assets abroad. Your products could increase in value, appreciate. So you can really leverage. If you're a leader, you get the matching bonuses. There's a lot of great value in Panther Strategies. You look at macroeconomically, the paper world, the fiat world, the stocks, bonds, derivatives, the bond are all in severe danger. Pensions, social programs. So we made our mind up. I made my mind up for 2008 of the last crash when I was selling paper assets, and well, we see how that turned out. So we have another advantage in the marketplace. We're category creators of some of these different products. Most notable, strategic metals. We're the only wholesale in the world that brought the price point down to a price point that people could afford, and do dollar cost averaging, and set aside $50, $100, $200 a month, just like you would gold and silver. The only thing different with strategic metals is they're consumable. Now, silver is consumable, but strategic metals are something that they're ingredients for everything electronic. So they are consumables in the biggest way. Diamonds and whiskeys that we briefly spoke about. We're the only company doing these things. But what does that really mean to you? Well, when you're a category creator, you're really the first one to bring it to market. So you're going to, in a perfect world, retain the lion's share of the meal. So timing has a lot to do with bringing new products to the masses. Another advantage of what we do, you're your own bank. Everything that we do really provides you to become that global entity, be your own bank, take control and own and maintain your own money. We're showing you the ways to be proactive because there's clear and present dangers everywhere. When you look at Venezuela, Spain, Greece, China, the US, the worldwide debt, I mean, it's the warning signs are there. Be proactive. Take advantage of this time where you have time to think of how you want to diversify and what makes sense for your particular situation. At the end of the day, you want ownership. With fiat currencies, pensions, stock market, you don't have that control. Believe me, I know. It's a terrible feeling to be selling paper stocks and all your clients calling you and you are completely helpless on being able to limit their losses or sell or hold or put in some shorts or whatever you're going to do, because the market just frees up. The big boys on Wall Street have first dibs at anything that may or may not become available or transactable. And you, the little guy, well, you have no fighting chance. You're at the mercy of the market. So the key to surviving and thriving is diversification. And that's what we teach on Panther Strategies, Atlas Forger educational platform. So being, as I spoke of earlier, the first to market, it has lots of advantages. From the lion's share, there's no competition. You're going to be the first one to penetrate these markets. You're going to make more money. So it's a win-win for everyone. Everybody that's in right now should easily be millionaires in 2 years. In the first 5 years of these distribution arms, there's a lot of money to be made. Now, whether you get in today or you get in 3 years from now, the opportunity is the same. Just now you have a little bit of advantage because nobody's heard it, nobody's seen it. You've got first shot at this market, and that's a huge advantage. Panther Strategies is really an international turnkey opportunity. We're operating right now in over 100 countries. I think we have 4 languages, both in text and I think in voice: English, German, Russian, and Chinese. Maybe Spanish, I'd have to check. But we have replicated websites that are for your use to build your business. We are currently working on and plan on launching at the beginning of next year a funnel system to help generate leads and interest and put together the business tools necessary for you to be successful. We have a great rewards plan, and really it's inexpensive to start. So get started right now, get in, build the business, and make 2019 a very profitable year. These are what we teach and what we do. It really is all funneled through Atlas Forge, and Atlas Forge is the flagstone, if you will, the flagship product of Panther. It is the Atlas Forge 21st Century Asset Protection. It's a platform in which we give financial education that you won't find in school. We talk about taxes and LLCs and investing and vaulting and buying of gold and silver and who, when, where, and why you should buy it and what kind you should buy. We teach you about cryptocurrency and all this wonderful world of alternative assets that are real property that have performed so well over the decades. They blow paper investing away. I wish I'd have known this a decade ago. I'd have started this a decade ago. So I'd be a very rich, wealthy man. So what we've done is brought vetted professionals from around the world and whatever core competency that was. So whatever product we sell, we've got for example, a gold and silver. It was minted, dyed, designed right there in Scottsdale, Arizona through Scottsdale Mint. We were lucky enough that they joined and helped us, realize our dream of having our own coins, our own money. So we teach about real money, diversification. It's the platform where you can sell subscriptions on a retail basis if you want, meaning maybe somebody just wants the education. Maybe they're happy with their income or their job or their what means of making a living and don't need extra income or a plan B. We highly recommend that they do, but not everybody fits into Panther. Not everybody wants to build a business. So we have the ability for you as a member to offer subscriptions on a monthly basis that your readers or your team, of course, you get compensated for that on a monthly basis every time they subscribe. Of course, monthly, you get a residual on that. So Atlas Forge, it's really that one-stop shop for information, earning, learning, shopping. All of our assets are on there. So it worked out quite nicely for us. So we've put together a place where you can diversify your assets and your income in one opportunity. And as far as I see, I don't think anybody else out there is doing it. So Panther, in essence, is that one-stop shop. We also have ways that you can get paid in real property. So just by becoming a member, you automatically earn 20% of your membership goes towards an asset of your choice. Say you chose strategic metals. Just by becoming a member, you now have an international presence, you're diversified, you have assets abroad, you have a secondary income, you have a plan B, and you're constantly learning. So those 6 principles right there are absolutely phenomenal for a platform of this magnitude. So we love it. We're excited about it. 2019 will be a great year. And of course, members have privileges, passive residual income. We earn 7 different ways. You get discounts on some of the products that we sell. You also get some huge commissions on some of the products that we sell. 3% discount on strategic metals. So it's very profitable, whether you're work from home for the first time, whether you do it full-time, part-time, doesn't really matter. Or if you're a big network marketer, we think we have a very fair and equitable comp plan that's really from the perspective of the affiliate. We have direct sales rewards from 5 to 15%. We have Panther Career Bonus from 200 euros to 50,000 euros a month. So we're talking a lot of money and a lot of commissions that you can earn. Atlas Forge subscriptions that I just spoke of, and then Club Forge rewards in the matrix or the binary structure. Every time you hit a certain volume on both sides of your business, of course, you're going to earn 30 to 80 euros every time that happens. And for you leaders out there, the people that do this full time and that are go-getters, of course, we have club matching bonus, 3 generations deep, 10, 7, 5, for a total of 22% matching bonus on leaders. And that's huge. Between the Club Forge rewards and the club matching bonuses, those could be 2 of the best ways to get paid in our comp plan. We have a wonderful car bonus. As you can see, we have a picture of Jaguar, which fits into our theme of exotic cats. And as you peruse our website, you'll see it's oriented towards exotic cats, simply because we love them. But the car bonus, 300 euro to 1,250 euros a month. And then, of course, we have incentives for leadership levels that you get valuable, you earn valuable incentives, whether it be an iPro pad, whether it be an investment vehicle, whether it's diamonds or whiskeys, or we have a certain incentive level where you earn some real property assets. We have cars, we have villas. So it's there if you want it. So we're happy with the comp plan. It's the first time that I've seen where a group works as a team as versus individual payout, where only 1% of the people make any real significant money and only 3% of the people get into profitability. We like to tend to turn that around and make 97% of the people profitable, because we know if they're profitable, they'll never leave the business. And that's exactly what we want. That's the environment. So we're getting paid over the long haul, passive residual income. We're doing dollar cost averaging. We're saving financial lives around the world, plain and simple. So with that said, this can coexist with any other program or work schedule. Remember, our products are money. So if you're a successful affiliate, networker, direct salesperson, and you have all these commissions that are just sitting in the bank, not making you any money, highly at risk, then I would say check out what we're doing. I mean, this coexists with anything. We don't have any quotas, any bosses. We've made it as easy as possible to coexist with any other program. The future. The reason we chose this genre, if you will, in financial products is because we both have a great background in it. But more so, we see a need. We see a huge niche that needs to be filled in the future, because simply the school system is not preparing people for macroeconomics and the changing financial landscape of the world. So we're going to help and assist people take a peek into the future. We're going to open up the book about 3/4 of the way through, and we're going to take a look at the pictures and see what we see. And we see electric vehicles and drones and cryptocurrency and robotics and solar and wind power and 5G smartphones and microchips and this Internet of Things. Well, everything that I just mentioned, the internet itself is the basis. It'll run on blockchain. It'll be supported and powered by 5G. It will be facilitated by smartphones. And all of those things use microchips. All of those things use silver. All of those things use strategic metals. So when we look into the future, cryptocurrency, strategic metals, silver, these are huge, huge industries that are about to explode onto the scene as we move here into the 21st century. The next decade or 2, technology will dominate the headwaves. The the airwaves, the media. There's so many things that are happening at such a fast pace that are all based on blockchain, cryptocurrency, and 5G. And every one of those, the Wi-Fi, the solar panels that will energize all of them, that's exactly what we're selling. We're selling the future. So please become part of it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. The wireless revolution is what will drive, and it's the missing piece that brings all this technology together. It will be the driving force behind electric vehicles. It'll be the driving force behind blockchain. It'll be the driving force behind energy and solar panel and the disruption of the energy. Every mining rig that we sell utilizes strategic metals. The blockchain will utilize the 5G. So it's all interconnected. So at the end of the day, we can have additional income. We can store, insure, hedge, diversify, have some great real property that it will appreciate in value, because the coming demand for electronic products in the world of the Internet of Things and automation and virtual reality and robotics has just begun. So with that said, welcome to Panther Strategies. Go ahead, come in, get your membership, take a look around, engage in our culture. We've got training videos on just about every step that you need to be successful, how to enter people, how to pay, how to send a bank wire, how to place people in your genealogy. You'll have access to the prior videos that we've done through the beta testing here, and you'll be one of the very first people in the world in this structure, in this platform. So welcome. Both Nicole and I wish you the very best. We will talk to you very soon with some more exciting information and exciting products. Talk soon. Take care.